another stream commentary of IG versus FPX. Let's go, baby. On the left, we've got Invictus Gaming, the 2018 World Champions. On the right, we've got FPX, the 2019 World Champions. Both teams, the only difference between both teams right now is one win and one loss. On the side of IG, we went for a Kai'Sa first pick, while FPX opting for the Olaf Zaya in response. Olaf, of course, incredibly strong in terms of the clear as well as the early dueling power. And then a real quick follow-up, we got Shin picking out that Lilia and Leona being picked for Bao Lan on FPX's side. A very quick series of events as Rel is taken away from... But is taken over to the side of Crips. I am very much... not very... I'm very... So, I'm a bit flustered today, sorry ladies and gentlemen. As we see here, the Nidalee was the first ban from FPX. That's a respect ban right there, because Shin's Nidalee has proven time and time again to be an absolute threat, as the Lucian is banned away, trying to take away that AD AP mixed between the jungler and the solo lanes. Lucian, of course, can be flexed between both the mid and the top lane. As we all know, ladies and gentlemen, the Shy loves to play those long range AD carry, lane bully kind of champions up in the top lane. And Nuguri, also with a champion Ocean at his disposal, has the Cannon pick, has the Ornn pick. Honestly, Ornn hasn't had much popularity here. Let's see what FPX opts to pick. Aatrox is banned out. FPX, I really wouldn't be surprised to see a second last pick for Nuguri over onto the Ngar. IG could potentially ban it away, because I'm pretty sure IG wanted to and realized that FPX will most definitely take it first, because Nuguri has been playing so much. Oh, I'm sorry, Ngar's already been banned out. I'm playing right here. As IG, in fact, opting to ban out the Jace. A flex between top and mid lane here in the Echo. It's kind of a light flex, because more likely than not, this will be going on the Echo if it's locked in. I don't think we'll be seeing it, honestly. As the TF, that's something more of Nuguri's, Doingbe's flavor, the map pressure and impacting the map. Irelia is picked here, is being hovered here. This could go either way, and is instantly locked in. That's alright. That is some exciting turn of events there. Will we be seeing the Shy on it, or will we be seeing Rookie on it? Rookie, of course, so good, and the cannon is taken away from Nuguri. His signature pick, pretty much the pick I'm pretty sure is going to be his world skin, is picked away, as Akali is Howard, followed by the Fiora, and now the Scion. Nuguri just showing off the mountain, the ocean that is his pick potential, as even the Lulu, one of his throwbacks from the 2020 his successful 2020 World Championship run. Eventually, Ornn is also hovered, as is the GP. All of these are fantastic picks as well. Finally, going back onto the Gragas. Gragas is kind of like a safety pick for Nuguri. When the Ngar isn't available, he opts for the Gragas. Gragas, of course, is incredibly safe. He will not lose lane. If he builds tank, he will be able to out-tank the damage that the Shy can pull out. Has tons of sustain, tons of CC, and of course, most importantly, his ultimate can disengage and engage fights. His ultimate can also be used to knock the Shy out of here. The Shy, honestly, I haven't seen very much AD cannon now, AD on-hit cannon, but I would not put it past this man to try it out. The man always likes his auto-attack heavy champions. AP is not really a style we tend to see the Shy go for, but you know, anything can change, anything can happen. Let's see how these two teams are looking up. Doing we most probably be playing towards the bottom side, as snowballing a Gragas ahead, of course, doesn't really get very much done. Gragas kind of tells everybody that you want to play towards the bot side, or you want to play towards that LWX lane. Meanwhile, on the side of Invictus Gaming, I think you want to be playing mostly through Rookie as well as the Shy. That's nothing new, nothing particularly unexpected. Rookie, of course, with the Irelia, will be able to shove out lanes just as quickly. Also has that massive kill pressure in the beginning of the game. Irelia so insanely strong when she gets her passive, snowballing, gets everything rolling. And let's just see how things go down, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited right here. My two most favorite teams in the entire world to watch are going head-to-head against each other. The Shy, with the Unsealed Spellbook, is telling me that he's most probably going for the AP route. The AP version of this champion means we don't get to see any crazy Kraken Slayer technology coming out from the Shy today. Aside from that, most other champions going for pretty standard stuff here. Doingbe opting for the defensive secondary tree, showing some respect towards the side of Rookie, as you should, because Rookie known for building 30 CS leads in his lane kingdom. Up in the mid lane, of course, Doingbe not one to try and contest mid lane dominance with anybody, is just here to win the game through his side lanes, to win the game through his teammates. And now, as the game loads in, ooh, very nice Project Aurelia skin. The Project series is a beaut. a beaut of a skin line. I said it before, I'm gonna say it again, a true beaut of a skin line. Now, as we look at these team compositions, obviously Invictus Gaming will fall off slightly towards the later side of the game. With considering the fact that they do not really have a tank, Baolan is quote unquote a tank, but however, seeing as how the games have always ended before supports have even completed close to 3 items, there's no way Baolan will be able to out-tank the sheer amount of damage coming over from the side FPX. Meanwhile, FPX does have Nuguri, does have the drain tanking from Bo's Olaf, and of course does have Crisp, 3 tanks, a huge damage dealer in the form of the Xayah, and of course doing B is going to be pretty significant on that TF in snowballing his other lanes, most likely the bottom lane. I'm very curious to see how this mid lane is going to go down, because if Rookie gets enough kills onto doing B might be stuck in lane. He might be forced to roam even more. Just see how the dynamic between this large kill pressure Rookie's Irelia is going to be versus doing B, who is not really someone who plays for the lane to say. Now, as we see here, the Shy trying to get some damage onto Nuguri, successfully doing so. However, Nuguri, with the sustain of his passive, is really not going to have much to worry about. Both junglers starting out in the bottom side as well, doing a full clear. We see here that Olaf and Lilia pretty matched. Crisp already demounted from his steed, perhaps looking for something. I don't expect FPX to do particularly aggressive plays in the beginning here, because of course Xayah doesn't do as much burst damage as Kai'Sa does. Kai'Sa with her passive, and that can be enabled by Baolan's E and his Q, as of course with the W is able to do quick bursts of damage with that Hail of Blades, especially as we see here Crisp is eating a bit of it, has to use his jump to get away from the Prey Seeker, which would have popped it. Doing B, just a little scuffle in the middle here, Rookie trying to keep his passive up. For those of you who do not know Irelia, half of the strength of the champion comes from her passive, which she gets from using her Q on minions or enemy champions and hitting spells on enemy champions. So that is a vital part. Without her stacks up, she's particularly useless, as Bo making his way up to the top lane here. Look and lo and behold, the Shy does have flash. However, he is overextended. Nuguri flashes onto him, trying to force out the Shy's flash to fly. The Shy trying to stall. However, his jungler is not coming here. The Shy flashes now using his lightning surge. However, is a bit slowed. Bo misses the axe, which means he will not be able to secure the kill. The Shy handling that very effectively. Has TP to come back into lane. However, the wave is in a precarious position, to say the least. Nuguri could potentially freeze him out here. However, it looks like Nuguri looks to be pushing out this wave. Irelia with the priority in the melee means Shin will be able to secure this Scuttle Crab without contestation from Bo. Bo knows better than to show his face. I'm curious here, will we see Shin cut across the mid lane to try and take both Scuttle Crabs? He does have priority in both the mid and bottom lane, instead opting to go for a little ward before, as we see here, prancing through the middle lane, just looking to secure the double scuttle. A big win here for Shin, because Olaf, of course, is expected to beat her out in the beginning. So these additional bits of XP and gold will definitely be very appreciated by her. Oh, Rookie positioning in the bottom side, just making sure that if Olaf comes, he will be in position to rotate much faster than doing B. The bot lane is looking to be pretty safe in spite of how it looks now. The waves are only being set up now. Shin most likely not going to go for a dive, channeling his recall right now. The Shy, actually, I thought he was in big trouble. Kiting upwards, I thought was kind of suicidal. I thought he was trying to buy time for Shin, but Shin was not even looking like he was going to move towards the general direction. Instead, as we saw, opting to go for the Scuttle Crab. And luckily, the Shy has been in positions like that before many a time. The Shy is not someone who is a stranger to being camped, to having a lot of focus pushed onto him. Now with doing B at level 5, at about 5 minutes and perhaps 50 or 10 to 50 seconds, we can expect to see doing B hit level 6 here, as Rookie putting some initial aggression onto doing B, even tanking a tower shot, but still managing to sustain up with the corrupting potion as well as the innate healing from his blade dance. Doing B just using his long range clear, trying to push out the wave best as he can, so he can get a recall in and use his ultimate from base. But Bo is here as well to help him push out the wave so that he can get that reset in flash coming in from doing B. Beautiful stun coming out from Rookie, stalling both Bo and doing B. Bo, however, not one to be deterred. Rookie flashing in on to try and get doing B, actually secures the kill for Shin, as Bo and Shin have a little tussle out in the mid lane. Looks like Shin is getting the better of this exchange, but Bo is Olaf. The lower he gets, the more dangerous he is. One more undertow and one more swinging strike actually takes down Shin. Shin overextending beyond measure. A low health Olaf looks juicy, however, it is the most dangerous, as Crisp is here as well. Double TP come in, doing B as well as Rookie. Rookie flashing in, trying to turn it on to doing B and actually successfully getting the kill onto him. Rookie doing a phenomenal job, actually delivering the kill, to Shin. Bo here on The Olaf looking to counter jungle the top side with Crisp teleport coming in from doing B. The Shy undertowered, has no flash, has no summoner spells, is instantly stunned up. The follow-up CC from Nuguri comes in with the body slam and the cask as Olaf going in, actually killing out Shin. Rookie is caught between Bo and Crisp, is being slowed by the undertow. Bo is incredibly strong, passive is up for Rookie, however he's just being chain CC'd and flipped back into the team and exterminated with extreme prejudice. Not quite sure how Shin went down to Bo over there, but the level discrepancy can kind of tell me that Shin did not stand any bit of a chance. Nuguri up in this top side is just securing out a scuttle as Bo and Crisp are still in the top side. The Shy might be walking straight into a very perilous trap here as Nuguri is proxying the waves. Unfortunately for them, the Shy spots out all the members available here on that Tribush. What Doinbi is being chased down by Shin and Baolan. However, neither have long range engage. Baolan flashing over the wall. He coming out from Doinbi from his spellbook in order to get the movement speed to get to safety of his team, who was camping the top side blast plant. 3 members spotted out recalling. Invictus Gaming here might look to try and capitalize on them. Bo, while doing his Krugs, is actually slightly in danger, suspecting some treachery from the side of IG. 2 men invade onto his Krugs. Meanwhile, the LWX is actually rotated up towards the bottom side. Not quite sure if he's killing out that Scuttle Crab or he is just hovering in the bottom side because he is potentially in danger if he tries to go and 1v1 Rookie. Meanwhile, on the bottom side, Wink seems to be doing a fantastic job as well. Let's see what happens here. Bo half HP turns the corner into Shin. Shin does not expect to see the Rel over there, and Rel just provides enough CC, keeping Shin in place as Bo hacks him to pieces with that enraged Berserker Sleep coming down onto the mid lane, but Crisp is there. Shin trying to get a bit of damage over, and the gank was unsuccessful overall, but he did get some damage across, leaving Doing B slightly lower. Of course, any little bit helps as Rookie can most definitely 100-0 Doing B. However, in the mid lane, that's the thing about mid lane, realize that you do not have the beautiful length of the top lane to try and chase down these immobile champions. You have to, there's so little distance for you to try and chase down somebody, and it's more with the, if you have the Twisted Fate, you can have beautiful long range wave clear. That means that you're actually perpetually safe, and somewhat the jungler can potentially always be around, and the way that Doing B is hovering, of course, is making Rookie slightly suspicious. Doing B does not have his ultimate in the bot side. Crisp is jumped onto by Baolan, and damage is coming in. However, the Aftershock tanks have lots of damage. Elderback's train damage back onto Wink. Blade Collar comes back, that nothing comes out. Nuguri being altered on by the Shy sensing that he's about to be dove, trying to clear out the wave as best as he can. Doing B is here. Bo is in the area as well. Dragon is going to go over to side IG, while Rift Herald is traded over to the side of FPX. The Shy using his ultimate is actually safe from all this, as FPX counter jungle their own jungler to ensure that Shin does not get anything from this side of the map, as Bo enters Shin's jungle to secure the blue buff. After all, 8-minute Dragon is pretty late for all intents and purposes, and I do not think that overall, I think FPX definitely comes out on top. They get the Rift Herald, which is potential plating as well as first tower, and they only lose a dragon in a composition where they scale more anyways. They can let the first 2 dragons go. It's perfectly fine. FPX rounding the corner into Shin, ultimate coming down from Doing B, catching out Shin. Shin put him to sleep. Now Doing B is sending him back to the base. That was a beautiful rotation there by Doing B. Meanwhile, first tower of the game goes over to the side of FPX. Nuguri and Bo taking it down, and the second charge most definitely going to go down. Rookie is now only rotating towards the top side, but the charge has already gone forward, and FPX is looking to pull out of there, but Rookie is actually turning the collar into Bo. Nuguri is quite low on mana, needs to be slightly careful, but of course Rookie realizing that Bo does have smite, there's no point trying to contest this guy, and he hits back into the middle lane. So far in the first 8 minutes, 9 minutes, and close to 10 minutes of the game, FPX acquiring themselves a close to 5,000 goal lead over Invictus Gaming. Beautifully played out this early game. Crisp, I haven't seen him in his own lane for what feels like a century and a half, and in spite of that, he's only 1 level down from his AD carry and somehow 1 level ahead of Baolan, hiding away in a nook over there, expecting Rookie to go slightly aggressive onto his mid laner. Let's see what happens here. That being said, Baolan and Shin are also around the area, so if a fight does break out, Rookie just needs to be able to sustain with his Q as much as possible. However, Doing B is just getting so much attention and assistance in this lane. Everyone is just coming to ensure that he does not get killed, that he is able to spread his wings and use his ultimate to make picks whenever it is up. So far, 2 teleports coming in from Doing B and 2 kills, and he caused 2 deaths. Actually, He's already been part of 3 deaths so far. So doing better than the number of ultimates that has been used already. Fantastic job there. Of course, the mid lane scuffle is a large reason for that. As whoa, Nuguri going in onto the Shy, actually doing so much damage. Nuguri backing out, not wanting to be stunned out by the Shy, but I think one more ability, the Shy stuns him out the Q, misses Ignite, going down onto Nuguri in order to... Does he have Nimbus Cloak? I actually don't think he has Nimbus Cloak. He was moving a bit slowly over there. And Nuguri going for the full AP Gragas. Sorry, I was wrong to begin with, saying that there was a chance he would outscale. Nuguri going for the full AP is most definitely going to be taken out. He flashes away from Rookie's ultimate. And just like that, Nuguri manages to... that's a lot of damage coming in. I nearly thought for a second as Nuguri is being put to sleep, FPX is not in position to come help him. Doing B does not have teleport, does not have his ultimate, and Shin just waltzes all over Nuguri, hitting him with the lamp and causing him to fall asleep for another 24 seconds. Now, Nuguri, with that build, feeling particularly confident, of course, 5k gold lead will probably do that to you, as the Shy is looking to be Doven yet again. It seems in spite of whatever lane he is in, he's always attracting all kinds of attention, as Doombi opts to gold card the tower, neither team flinching. I'm not quite sure if Doingby intended to do that or that was a major misclick, because that was not anywhere close. Shun is here, however, he does not have his ultimate, did use it on Nuguri just now. Nuguri does have teleport if a fight does break out. It looks like FPX is quite set on trying to siege down this lane. Nuguri going up towards the top side to try and catch the wave, and Rookie just going away, hammering away at the top lane turret, trying to secure whatever platings he can. I think Rookie is going to be paramount in Invictus Gaming's attempt to try and come back in this game, only actually managing to secure one tower plating altogether. Meanwhile, on the bottom lane, both AD carries are just having the time of their life, as Bo's ultimate is forced out by a Solar Flare coming in from Baolan. Very decisive there from both players, realizing that there's no point holding on to these spells. Might as well use them to ensure that we try and get a kill and ensure that the enemy does not get one if you're Bo. Now, with Dragon spawning in a minute and 20 seconds, Rift Herald is not going to be anywhere on map for the time being. FPX probably want to look to make a pick here on with doing B's ultimate. It is up, of course, however, he is quite low on mana, and thus he is forced to recall first. A little lane swap coming in here from Invictus Gaming. I think the Shy has had enough of the long lane, realizing that there's potential for Rookie to make an outplay in a 1v2 situation, but there's little to no potential for him. As we saw there, one rotation of Nuguri's kit, actually only 2 spells pretty much, just the barrel as well as the body slam, was nearly enough to one-shot the Shy. If an ultimate came in there from Nuguri, the Shy would have been absolutely dead. And all things considered, this is one of the better games for the Shy, because he's only 0-1-0. He's successfully survived one gank. Unfortunately, he was not able to successfully survive a dive from the side of FPX, as Crypt is actually face-checking into the Tribush, into damage from Wink. A fair bit of damage coming out there. Not so bad, but LWX is ahead on items over Wink because of that one little assist, which has also allowed him to get, with the item advantage, has also allowed him to procure a CS lead, as well as Dragon is spawning in 15 seconds. Wink and LWX trading some damage over each other. Wink winning out that trade because of the tower, of course. Shin is also in the area, so LWX will want to be careful, as will Crisp. Both teams are, only FPX looking to be in position to contest this. Shin recalling is a sign for Invictus Gaming that there's no way we're contesting this. They realize we are quite far behind in terms of gold, and we also do not have champions that want to fight right now. Our Rookie, our Fed Irelia is in the top lane. Double recurve bow, interesting build coming in here from the side of Rookie, as the Shy is looking to be collapsed upon. Balan jumping onto Chris, trying to defend him. Ulti coming out from the Shy to clear out the waves. Doing actually caught out under tower. Chris is being put to sleep and is now being ushered into the base into his own base, as Nuguri is trying to run away. Rookie's teleport was used in order to join this fight. However, he really wasn't needed, as the Shy is knocked back into the game. Flashes over the Raptors pit into safety. Shin is taking damage from LWX. LWX taking damage, getting hit by the Irelia ulti. I think this is too much. He lands into the stun. Beautiful placement of the stun there by Rookie, who flashes over the wall into Raptors safety. Raptors having saved 2 members of Invictus Gaming already. Bo trying to chase down Rookie. Nuguri around the corner. Balan at the blast plant, ready to extract his mid laner, but Nuguri, is he going to go over the wall? It's a bit late. Nope, he decides not to. I'm pretty sure, however, that this Rift Herald is going over to side of FPX, but Doing porting into the middle of 3 people. Stun comes out from Balan. Gold card hitting Rookie by using the Q on the blue buff to get some movement speed. The Shy coming in, no ultimate, is instantly focused down and taken out. He might have survived the first time, but that re-teleport in was to save his team, admittedly. However, it was also death, as Wink is securing the tower in the bottom side. Second Rift Herald going over to the side of FPX for sure. Oh my goodness. It has been a pretty entertaining game so far. Forget about late game scaling. I think Nuguri's got the right idea. Going in, his head was in the right place going into this game. There's no point building for the late game if there's not going to be a late game. And FPX seems set on ensuring that there is no late game for the side of Invictus Gaming to fall back on. Not that Invictus Gaming really have a great late game composition to look at, if I'm going to be honest. Now I'm going to take a quick break to make some quick adjustments onto the equipment. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. As we will get right back into the game in just a moment. Nothing really going on here as Balan is rocket belted forward by doing the gold card, hitting out as will Chris with his CC. Balan actually quite tanky there with the aftershock, unfortunately trying to pull his ultimate down, but Chris flashed on him using his own ultimate, and Balan no choice but to go in and pad his damage stats a little bit. Flies into Bo and is taken happily by the swinging berserker. Mid lane tier 3 tower is going down. Nuguri, trying to jump forward with his body slam, however getting stopped by that thick bit of the wall, which is what probably saved Wink from a disastrous fate. Having to use Gale Force even wouldn't have made too much of a difference, as a third charge looking to go down onto the mid lane inhibitor turret of Invictus Gaming. The Shy is still far in the bottom side. Nuguri is down there as well as a sleep coming down onto LWX. LWX is stunned by the Rookie. It looks to be a disastrous fight for FPX as Bo going in, draining so much HP, actually taking out Rookie amidst 4 people, nearly taking out Shin, forcing out his flash, as well as the Shy is looking to have a flank over here. Does have his ultimate. Doomy channeling up his card, forced out the flash, and like that, just like that, escapes. Crisp demounted now, looks to be easy pickings for the side of Invictus Gaming. Nuguri is not coming to save him. No one is coming to save him right here as Wink cleans up the kill. Disaster befalls FPX attempt at sieging down the inhibitor turret mid lane because LWX eating every form of CC that was thrown at him. He needed to use his ultimate in the beginning or not at all, I think. As the middle part there, Rookie again timing his landing beautifully with his E and just chain CCing him to the ground. LWX didn't get a single shot off there. As we see here, the rest of FPX backs off, but LWX actually getting hit by the sleep, opting not to use his ultimate and then stunned up there by Rookie, who uses every single spell. I'm sorry, LWX didn't even get the opportunity to use ultimate, but here we get to see Bo. This is why Olaf is such a good pick, forcing out the flash from Shin, taking the life of Rookie with him as he goes down. Bo 6-1 now. His perfect KDA has been marred, has been tainted, but that was not for lack of trying for the side of Bo to try and get things back. Beautifully played. Now, all things considered, Invictus Gaming doing a good job bringing back the gold lead, now only about 3,000 gold behind, as the next dragon is spawning in 40 seconds. The Shy, his ultimate so far have been used to clear more waves than they have been used to hit champions. Crisp is positioned very aggressively and his team is not really in position to help him. However, with doing beyond that TF, you will always have that additional feeling of safety and serenity, of course. Rookie opting to go for the Blade of the Ruined King first before now. Looks like he's working towards his Triforce. Hopefully he will get that in too long, as Doomby porting on the Shy, using his cleanse from his Unsealed Spellbook and actually managing to get out of that fight. Nuguri also using his ultimate, as here comes the Maelstrom again. Nuguri under tower is not that tanky again. Crisp goes in a tower dive 4v4 situation as a beautiful sleep coming in, landing onto 3 members. Shin is making big plays, however it's not too much, but Rookie is in, tries to get a stun onto LWX, however is CC to death, and finally the only player left alive is Baolan. I take that back. He is also sent the way of Invictus Gaming, the way of the Dodo, and the way of the fountain of the grey screen fountain. Not quite sure how FPX won that so decisively, with 2 ultimates whiffed pretty much onto the Shy initially there. The Shy is really not really doing too much with his cannon pick, as we see here. What exactly went down? Stun coming in, beautiful cleanse, cast coming in to try and push the Shy in. He manages to wedge himself into the tower, uses his ultimate to try and get Doing B, only gets Nuguri. Wink jumps in, however, and immediately just gets focused down by all of the CC available on the side of FPX. Shouldn't going in, trying to make the hero plays, actually putting 3 people to sleep and popping his Zonias, but Bo is just so big here. Bo is just chopping people up. Rookie trying to get the stun out onto LWX, but LWX, having experienced it before, knows better than to allow that to hit, and just like that, Rookie is chain CC to the ground. Didn't really manage to get many spells off at all, didn't manage to hit much at all. And Nuguri actually, in spite of being a full AP threat, is not as squishy as you would imagine with the resistances he gets from his W. Now Dragon going over to the side of FPX, but again, ladies and gentlemen, the way the pace of this game is going, it doesn't look to be a Dragon Soul kind of game, and not even close to a Elder Dragon kind of game, as FPX have reclaimed their 5,000 gold lead from the fighting fingers of Invictus Gaming, as FPX now 5 men strong around the Baron pit looking to start it up. Bo, as we say that, is on it right now. In comes the LWX damage, and I'm not quite sure if the Shy has teleport or not. However, he is in the bottom side walking up right now. Doing B actually going quite deep to try and take out Shun. This could be a potential in. I think he's going too far as he is put to sleep. Rookie stuns him out. Wink jumping in with his ultimate. A 4v5 situation as LWX using his Zhonya's to avoid the solar flare. Flash into the ultimate from Rookie, but the Shy hits a beautiful 3-man ultimate. It's carnage in there. It's utter chaos, but Bo is just chopping people to pieces and nobody can stop him with the Ragnarok. Rookie trying to go in, taking out LWX, but Bo, again, in the backline is such a huge threat. Is drain tanking 2 people. Wink has no choice but to try and fight him, and that really is not much of a choice at all, as the as though nothing happened in the past 30 seconds. FPX start up Baron once again. FPX winning that 4v5 fight extremely handedly. One-sided as fights come. Doinb kind of inting it into Baolan over there, and Baolan turning it on him beautifully. Rookie actually managing to predict the flash from LWX, hitting a beautiful Irelia ulti. Unfortunately, it was not enough as Bo simply turned on the Ragnarok and roll and did what Olaf was meant to do, ran at the backline, as we see here. Not quite sure what Doinb saw that the rest of us didn't see. His team was way too far away to try and capitalize on that. Nuguri does have his ultimate, did not opt to use it. Wink using his ultimate to try and finish off Doinb. LWX actually getting his Zhonya's off, even stopwatch off, sorry, as we see that's a beautiful predict there. The Shy coming in with a big ultimate. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be enough, as the LWX was in the safety of his ultimate throughout the majority of that, and then Bo just coming in, smashing up the backline, actually tanking up the full damage of Wink, killing Shun as he comes out of the Zhonya's, and Wink pretty much without his movement speed from his E or his ultimate, the mobility, sorry, from his E or his ultimate, claims an easy quadra kill and the Baron to follow. Ooh, Bo is a huge problem here from Invictus Gaming. With such a short range team, there is no way you're going to be able to avoid this Olaf, as he's tanking up the inhibitor turrets. At this point, he does not care. Balan's being chain slowed. Ultimate coming out from Nuguri, forcing out the flash from Balan, as the Shy is caught out yet again by Doinb using his ultimate defensively, but Bo is just tanking up yet another tower stun coming in onto Doinb. Flash coming in onto Crisp as the solar flare comes out, misses completely. Bo is just chopping up whoever's in front of him. Balan jumps in, Rookie jumps out. Wink is taken so low. He's got an angry Olaf on him, and the slam comes down. Thunder and fire. Crisp nearly being taken out, and finally Nuguri is shot to death by the towers that did not seem to hinder FPX in their butchering of Invictus Gaming whatsoever in this game in the past 30 seconds. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, game 1 going over very, very, very much in favor to FPX. It was not even close to a close game, and only a few times did Invictus Gaming look like they had any breath of life left in this game. Beautifully played by the members of FPX. Bo just doing what he had to do. At times, LWX would int it a little bit. At times, Doinb would go a little bit too far. But Bo, ever the consistent jungler, just there to be the tanky front line and play the choo-choo train Olaf, running straight at the carries of Invictus Gaming. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you for the next game. See ya!